My sister stole my husband and flaunted their affair online, but what I discovered next shattered my world. Okay, so here's what happened. I'm staring at this lake, right? Supposed to be all peaceful and romantic, but all I see is a reflection of someone who looks like they haven't slept in days. Last night, it was almost perfect. We were laughing, cooking together, even dancing like dorks to some old songs on my phone. For a minute there, I actually thought I was crazy, that I'd been imagining things. I even started to think maybe I was wrong about something I saw on his phone a few weeks back. But this morning, complete opposite, he's like a ghost. He made coffee, which he always does, but didn't even offer me any. He just sat there, staring out the window like he was trying to escape. I tried talking, asked about work, weekend plans, but got nothing. Just short answers like he was trying to shut me down. We made breakfast, eggs and toast, but even that felt weird. Bumping into each other, reaching for the same stuff, but no laughs, no stupid jokes, just silence. It was then that I said, let's walk. I needed him alone, away from the cabin, away from everything. The air's crisp, makes your lungs feel good. But I'm not even seeing the trees, I'm just seeing him. The way he won't look at me, the way his jaw's all tight. We walk, just the crunch of our boots on the path. My heart's pounding like a drum solo. I'm trying to stay cool, pick my words, but my throat's all choked up. Finally, we get to the lake. Smooth rocks, perfect for sitting. We sit, but there's this space between us like the Grand Canyon. The silence is thick, you could cut it with a knife. I can feel the tension coming off him in waves. I take a breath, so I say, is everything okay? Nothing, he just stares at the lake like he's hypnotized. Honey, I say a little louder, you're acting strange, what's wrong? He sighs like he's carrying the world on his shoulders. I don't know how to put this, he whispers. My stomach drops, I just know whatever's coming is going to blow everything up. Just say it, I manage. He turns and his eyes are full of guilt and something else, I can't read it. I need to be honest, he says, about everything. My hands are shaking bad, I clench them trying to stay grounded. What are you talking about? I ask, but I already know, I've known for weeks. He takes another breath. I've fallen in love with your sister. The words hang there sharp and cold like a punch in the gut, knocking the air out of me. I can't breathe, can't think, just this dull ache in my chest. What? I whisper, how could this have happened? He shrugs, I don't know, it just happened. We're together so much at work, we have a lot in common, we just clicked. Clicked, I repeat, my voice going up. What about me, what about us? He winces, I know this is going to hurt, he says, but I feel like I can talk to her about anything, she gets me, I've never felt this way before. So what? I ask, my voice shaking. You're throwing away our marriage for a crush on my sister. He shakes his head. It's more than just a crush, he says. It's deeper, I feel more alive with her, I can be myself, I've never felt that with you. His words are like a knife. That's not true, I say, tears coming. We used to have that, we used to be happy. I thought we were, he says, but I guess I was wrong, the way I feel for her. It made me realize I've never really felt that way for you, not even when I loved you the most. I stare speechless, the pain is crushing. So you're saying you want to be with her, I finally ask. He nods, his eyes sad but firm. Yes, he says, I do. Tears are streaming down my face now, blurring everything. Then what happens to us, I ask. I think we need a divorce, he says. Like a death sentence, my world's falling apart. No, I say, shaking my head. No, we can fix this, counseling, we can try to work it out. He reaches for my hand, gentle but firm. I don't think we can, he says. I'm not in love with you anymore, it's not fair to you or me to stay in a lie. I pull away, a lie, our whole marriage was a lie. No, he says, not always, but it is now, I can't pretend, I can't stay when my heart's with someone else. I stare, my heart breaking, so that's it, you're giving up on us. He nods, tears in his eyes. I'm sorry, he says, I never wanted to hurt you, but I can't deny my feelings, I have to be true to myself. I stand up shaky, I can't believe you're doing this, I say, my voice trembling. I turn and walk away, stumbling down the path. I don't know where I'm going and I don't care. I just need to get away from him, from this cabin, from this nightmare. I hear him calling, but I don't stop. I keep walking faster until I'm running. I run until my lungs burn, until my legs ache, until I can't anymore. I collapse on the side of the path, sobbing, my world's over. My marriage is over. My life is over, all because my husband's in love with my sister. I don't know what to do, where to go, or how I am going to survive. All I know is I'm alone, utterly, completely alone. And the worst part, I still didn't know the half of it. Sitting on this damn rock, staring at the water, all I feel is dread. He's about to drop a bomb, I can feel it. The silence stretches, broken only by the lake. I blurt out, is something wrong? You've been quiet all morning. His face goes white and he avoids my eyes. I need to tell you something, he mumbles. What is it? I ask, bracing myself. I knew it was bad, but not this. He sighs a heavy, drawn-out sound. I'm in love with your sister. My world tilts. In love, I manage, feeling numb. What are you talking about? He shifts, still not looking at me. It just happened. We work together, so we spend so much time together. She's my sister, I say, my voice shaking. How could you? I didn't plan it, he says, voice low. We connected, that's all. Connected, I feel a surge of anger. Connected, what about me, what about us? I can talk to her about anything, he says. I've never felt this way about anyone. Tears sting my eyes, so you're just throwing everything away. He shakes his head. It's more than a crush, I feel more alive with her, I can be myself. Each word is a punch. We used to have that, I say, voice trembling, we used to be happy. He finally looks at me but his eyes are cold. I thought we were, but the way I feel for her, I've never felt that way for you, not even when I loved you the most. The tears fall. What are you saying, you want to be with her? He nods, a mix of sadness and relief. Yes, he says, I do. The trees sway, the lake blurs. Then what about us, our marriage? He takes my hand and I feel a jolt of pain. I think we need to get a divorce. Divorce, the word hangs there heavy. No, I say, shaking my head. We can fix this, counseling please. He squeezes my hand. I don't think we can, I'm not in love with you anymore, it's not fair. I pull away, a lie. No, it wasn't always a lie, but it is now, I can't pretend. So you're giving up, I ask, voice trembling, for her. He nods, tears in his eyes. I'm sorry, I have to be true to myself. True to himself, what about me? I stand, legs shaky. This can't be real, you're doing this to me with my sister. I turn and walk away, stumbling down the path, away from him, away from the lake, away from this nightmare. I hear him call my name, but I don't stop. I run faster and faster until my lungs burn. I collapse on the side of the path, sobbing, my world is over. Hours pass and the sun sets, shadows grow long. I shiver, unable to move. Finally, I pull myself together and wipe my face. I have to go back, face him, and figure out what to do. When I reach the cabin, he's waiting on the porch, guilt etched on his face. I'm sorry, he says, voice barely a whisper. I know I've hurt you, I never wanted this. Then why did you let it? I ask, voice raw. Why didn't you stop it? He shakes his head. I couldn't. So what now? I ask, what do we do? He sighs. I'm not sure, but I think we need to start talking about a divorce. The final nail. I nod numb. Okay, I say, let's talk. We go inside, the silence thick. We sit at the kitchen table where we shared so much, now it's a battlefield. We talk, voices low, about logistics, assets, and telling our families. He offers me the house. I don't want the house, I say, voice flat. Sell it, split the money, I just want out. He nods, sadness in his eyes. Okay, whatever you want. We talk for hours until morning. We go to bed, but we don't touch, lying on opposite sides. I stare at the ceiling, unable to sleep. This is it, the end. I had no idea this was just the beginning of the real hell. The next morning, he's quiet, almost relieved. Okay, here we are, sitting on this damn rock, staring at the water, supposed to be romantic, right? Instead, he dropped the bomb. He's in love with my sister. My sister of all people. The silence is thick. Birds chirp, water laps, but all I hear is my own heartbeat. In love, I finally ask, my voice cracking, what do you even mean by that? He squirms, not looking at me directly. I mean, I have feelings for her, strong ones. She's my sister, I manage, my mind racing with disbelief. How could you even do this? He sighs heavily. I didn't plan it, it just happened. We worked together and we connected, I guess. Connected? What about me? What about our marriage? I ask, incredulous. He flinches at my words. I know this hurts, but I can talk to her about anything. She gets me in a way you don't. I've never felt this way before, which is why it's so hard to ignore. So you're throwing everything away for a crush. Tears are welling up now, blurring my vision. He shakes his head, still avoiding my eyes. It's not just a crush, it's more than that. I feel alive with her, I can be myself. I've never felt that with you, and that's the problem. Each word is brutal, a fresh wound. That's not true, we used to have that connection. I thought we were happy, he says, finally looking at me, but there's no love there, just cold, hard truth. But I was wrong, the way I feel for her. I've never felt that for you, and I can't deny it anymore. Tears are streaming down my face now, an unstoppable flood. So you want her? He nods, a mix of sadness and relief washing over his face. Yes, he says, I do. The world tilts on its axis. Then what about us? What about our marriage vows? He takes my hand and a jolt of pain shoots through me. I think we need a divorce. Divorce, the word hangs in the air, heavy and suffocating. No, I say, shaking my head vehemently. We can fix this. We can go to counseling, please, let's try. He squeezes my hand, firm but not unkind. I don't think we can, and I'm not in love with you anymore. It's not fair to either of us to stay in a lie. I pull my hand away, recoiling from his touch. A lie? Was our whole marriage a lie? Not always, but it is now. I can't pretend, and I can't stay when my heart belongs to someone else. I stare at him, reeling from the impact of his words. So that's it, you're giving up on us for her. He nods, tears welling in his own eyes. I'm sorry, I never wanted to hurt you, but I can't deny my feelings. I have to be true to myself even if it hurts you. True to himself, what about me and my feelings? I stand up, my legs shaky beneath me. I can't believe this is happening. You're doing this to me and with my own sister. I turn and walk away, stumbling down the path, away from him, away from the lake, away from this living nightmare. Wait, he calls after me, but I run, ignoring him. My lungs are burning, my legs are aching, and finally I collapse, sobbing uncontrollably. My world is over. Hours later, I walk back to the cabin. He's waiting for me on the porch, his face etched with guilt. I'm sorry, he whispers, his voice barely audible. I know I've hurt you deeply. Then why did you let it happen? I ask, my voice raw with pain. Why didn't you stop it before it got this far? He shakes his head, unable to meet my gaze. I don't know, I just couldn't. I stare at him, anger and despair mixing inside me. So what now? What happens to us now? He sighs, the sound heavy with resignation. I think we need to talk about the details of a divorce. Inside, we sit at the kitchen table, the very place where our love had once thrived, but now it's where it died. We talk for hours, our voices strained and emotionless. Logistics, assets, families, everything is cold and clinical. He offers me the house, but I don't want it. It holds too many memories, both good and bad. Sell it, I say, my voice flat and devoid of emotion. Split the money, I just want out of this mess. He nods, his face etched with sadness. Okay, whatever you want, I'll do it. He mentions that they've applied for transfers at work. He feels too guilty to be near me, which is understandable. He offers me more than half of our finances, saying it's the least he can do. I don't argue. I just want it to be over. We go to bed that night, not touching, separated by a chasm of pain. This is it, I think to myself, the end of everything. Or at least that's what I thought at the time. The next morning, we pack our belongings in silence, like strangers sharing a space. He drives me back to my place, and I stare out the window, numb to everything around me. Back at the house, it feels different, empty and hollow. He makes calls to real estate agents, already moving on with his life. I pack my things, each item a stab in the heart, a reminder of what I've lost. He'll stay at a hotel, not wanting to make things any harder than they already are. He leaves, and as he walks out the door, I feel a mix of sadness, anger, and a strange sense of relief. It's finally over. I close the door behind him, tears streaming down my face. I'm alone, but I'll rebuild my life. I have to. The next few days are days of paperwork, meetings with lawyers, and trying to keep myself from falling apart completely. He's being generous, giving me almost everything, the proceeds from the house sale and most of our savings. He says he wants to make things right, but all I feel is a cold ache in my chest. Money can't fix this kind of pain, and honestly, his generosity would become a whole other problem later on. I've never felt this way about anyone before. His words echo in my head, taunting me. How could he throw everything away, our entire life together, for her? I try to distract myself by focusing on the move, on finding a new place to live. But every time I close my eyes, I see their faces, laughing, touching, sharing secrets. It's constant torment, a never-ending nightmare. I haven't spoken to my sister, and I can't bring myself to do it. Just the thought of her voice, knowing she's with him, is too much to bear. I know I'll have to eventually, but not yet. I feel like I'm losing my mind, unable to eat, unable to sleep, unable to focus on anything. I'm just a shell of my former self. Then a notification pops up on my phone, a message from my sister. I hesitate, my heart pounding in my chest. I know I shouldn't open it, but I can't resist the urge. It's a photo of her and him smiling, their faces pressed together. She looks radiant and he looks genuinely happy. And something inside me snaps. Rage, a burning, all-consuming anger washes over me. How dare she do this to me? How dare they both betray me in this way? I want to scream, break things, lash out at someone, but I just stare at the photo, my hands shaking uncontrollably. Another notification appears. She's changed her profile picture. It's a selfie of her smiling smugly with him kissing her forehead. She's taunting me, rubbing my face in it, and I can't take it anymore. I throw my phone across the room, shattering it against the wall. I collapse on the floor, sobbing uncontrollably, overwhelmed by grief and anger. This isn't fair. I don't deserve this. Hours later, I pick up the pieces of my broken phone, my hands trembling. I can't let them win. I can't let them destroy me completely. I have to fight back somehow. But how? I don't know yet, but I will find a way. I'll survive this, I tell myself, even though I didn't know how much worse things were about to get. Okay, so the divorce. It's happening, which feels surreal, like watching someone else's life play out. We're at the kitchen table, signing papers that'll legally erase us. He slides the documents over, property settlement agreement, final decree of divorce, sterile titles for a life being dismantled. I pick up the first one, hands shaking. Legalese blurs, and although my lawyer said it's more than fair still. I know this is hard, he says, voice low, but I want to make this as easy as possible for you. Easy? He's in love with my sister, the hypocrisy stings. He's giving me the house, well, the money from it. More than half our savings too. He says it's guilt. I didn't realize then how much that guilt would actually cost me in the long run. Are you sure about this? I ask, voice barely there. About everything. He nods, eyes sad. Yes, I'm sure this is what I want. What he wants is... I sign, ink smearing. It feels like signing away my life. He watches, unreadable, remorse, regret, maybe just relief it's almost over. Papers signed, notarized, ready to file. We're getting divorced. He walks to the window, staring at the backyard, shoulders tense. I'm sorry, he says, barely audible. I never wanted to hurt you. Empty words. He did hurt me in the worst way possible. I stand, needing to get out. Where are you going? He asks, turning. Out, I say flat. I need some air. I walk out, sunlight hitting me. The air's crisp, but it doesn't ease the ache, suffocating. Hours pass, lost in thoughts of our wedding day, vows and dreams. They feel like a distant memory now. My sister, her betrayal, how could she? Him, his lies, the affair, how could he choose her? I'm trapped in a nightmare where everything's changed and is broken. Movers arrive and a truck is in the driveway. Boxes are carried out. It's really happening. I keep walking, escaping the sight, the reality. My legs are aching and my feet are sore. Finally, I reach a park. I sit on a bench watching kids play. Laughter fills the air, contrasting the sadness. I close my eyes, blocking the pain. I just want to feel something else. The sun sets, casting long shadows. I get up, walking back to my new house. It's small, empty, and unfamiliar, but it's mine. Cozy with potential, a fresh start. Movers unloaded everything, and boxes are stacked in the living room, a chaotic jumble. Unpacking each item is a memory, happy, sad, all part of me. Clothes are in the closet, books on shelves, photos on the mantelpiece. A sense of hope emerges. Maybe I can rebuild and find happiness again. It won't be easy and it will take time, but I'm determined. Determined to survive. Later, after unpacking the essentials, I order pizza because I don't feel like cooking. I find a local place online. While I wait, I wander around, trying to get used to the space, which is smaller than before but cozy with potential. The doorbell rings and I jump. I almost forgot. I pay the delivery guy and carry the pizza inside. The pepperoni and cheese smell fills the air, a small comfort. I sit on the floor, leaning against boxes, eating pizza. It's not glamorous, but it's satisfying. I scroll through Reddit looking for distraction and see a post about someone similar, so I start reading comments. It's comforting to know I'm not alone. The rest of the evening is spent unpacking, browsing Reddit, and keeping my mind occupied. I don't want to think about him or her or the life I've lost. I just focus on the present. I'm exhausted as night wears on. The emotional toll has caught up. I shower, then go to bed. New bed, soft sheets. It's a small luxury and it feels good. I close my eyes trying to sleep, but my mind is racing. I toss and turn. I finally drift off, but sleep's restless, filled with nightmares of him, her, and the life we had. I wake up exhausted, drained. The sun's shining, but the day feels heavy. I don't want to get up, but I have to. Coffee staring out the window. The world outside seems normal, oblivious to my turmoil. There's a long road ahead, but I'm strong, resilient, and capable. I will rebuild and find happiness again. Maybe not the same, but happiness nonetheless. That's enough. The next few days are a blur of lawyers, divorce papers, a real estate agent preparing the house, and settling into the new place. It's exhausting, but it's a distraction, which means less time to think about him, her, and the pain. I'm reaching out to friends, reconnecting, and their support is invaluable. Dinner, drinks, movies. They're listening, giving advice, and reminding me I'm not alone. Friendship's a reminder they're still good, people who care and want to see me happy. Days pass and I'm feeling a little stronger, more hopeful. The pain's still there, but not as sharp. I'm starting to heal. Then the message from my sister arrives, along with the photo, the smug selfie. It's a punch in the gut. All the progress, all the healing, erased. I should have known it wouldn't last. Rage is building, burning, uncontrollable. How dare she, how dare they? I want to lash out, scream, and break things, but that's not the answer. I can't let them provoke me, and I can't let them win. I take a deep breath, trying to calm down. I need to think clearly and make a plan. I remove myself from social media because I can't handle seeing their faces, their happiness, their blatant disregard. I deactivate accounts and delete apps. It feels like cutting off a limb, but it's necessary to protect myself and shield myself from their toxicity. I ask him to talk to her. It's a long shot, but worth a try. Maybe he can convince her to stop taunting me. I text him asking to call, and he calls back fast. What's wrong? He asks, concerned. Your girlfriend is taunting me on social media, I say, voice trembling. She's posting photos knowing I'll see them. Can you please ask her to stop? He sighs. I'll talk to her, he says, but I can't guarantee anything. Just try, I say, please. He promises to talk and we hang up. I don't know if he will or if it'll make a difference, but I've done what I can. Now all I can do is wait, try to heal, and try to move on. But it's hard, so damn hard. And honestly, his talking to her would end up being a joke. I've been offline for a few days, needing to just disappear, not literally, but from the internet, from the constant reminders. It started with a notification, a photo from my sister. I should have blocked her on everything the second he confessed, but I was still clinging to some stupid hope. Dumb. The photo was them at some restaurant laughing. She had that smug look like when she'd win at board games as a kid, except this wasn't a game and my stomach churned. Then came the profile pic change. A friend texted, "You okay?" with a screenshot. It was my sister's profile pic, a selfie smiling with him kissing her forehead in the background, deliberate, a taunt. That's when I snapped. I unfriended, blocked everything, even her number, though I knew I'd need it. I couldn't stand seeing her name again. But it didn't stop there. Friends started sending me her TikToks. I didn't even know she was posting them. Are you seeing this? I can't believe she's doing this. The videos were a montage of their relationship, featuring cute dates, inside jokes, and stolen kisses. Some were recent, but some were months old, which means it had been going on behind my back for ages. One video from our anniversary. He took me to dinner, gave me flowers, and said he loved me. Then apparently he made a TikTok with my sister. I only saw snippets before I closed the app in disgust, but it was enough to make me feel sick. I'm still not sure what was worse, the old videos or the new ones. I felt trapped, unable to escape them online. Everywhere my friends looked, there they were, deliberately trying to torture me. I finally called him. I haven't spoken since signing the papers, and his voice made me want to throw up. Can you please ask her to stop? I said, my voice trembling. She's taunting me, it's cruel. He sighed, I'll talk to her, but I can't control what she does. You can try, I said, tell her it's hurting me. I will, he said, I promise. However, nothing changed. Posts kept coming, photos, videos, smug captions, reveling in my pain. I don't understand her. Sisters are supposed to be there for each other. How could she betray me like this, steal my husband and rub my face in it? Beyond thoughtless, malicious, cruel. I started avoiding social media. I deactivated Facebook, deleted Instagram and TikTok because I couldn't bear to see their faces. But the damage was done, images seared in my brain and pain festering. Then my mom called. I thought she'd come to her senses, but nope. I saw your sister's pictures, she said. She looks so happy. Mom, I said, my voice tight. She's having an affair with my husband, destroying my life. She's not doing it to hurt you, Mom said. She deserves to be happy too. So I don't deserve to be happy, I asked. Don't be ridiculous. Stop dwelling. It's your fault for looking. Just ignore it. It's my fault, I repeated, incredulous. It's my fault she's having an affair and taunting me. You're being petty. Let them be happy. You'll find someone else. I hung up because I couldn't talk anymore. She was siding with my sister, blaming me for being hurt. I felt completely alone. Husband, sister, and now my own mother betrayed me. Dad called later. He was more sympathetic but took no stand. Don't agree with what your sister did, but she's still my daughter. Can't take sides. So you're just going to watch her destroy my life? I asked. I'm here for you, but I'm not getting in the middle. I understood he was trying to be neutral, protect both daughters. Still, it hurt. It felt like he was choosing her feelings over mine. I shut down. I was going through the motions, packing, cleaning, dealing with the agent, but not really present. Just numb. Movers are coming tomorrow, and I'm moving into my new house. It's small, empty, and doesn't feel like home, but it's mine. A fresh start. I'm sitting on the floor in the empty living room, staring at the walls. Quiet, too quiet. I can hear the echoes of laughter, conversations, memories. They're all fading away. I don't know if I'll ever trust again. I don't know if I'll ever forgive them. I just need to survive, find a way to heal, and rebuild my life. Right now, the only way is to disappear, shut out the world, and focus on myself. Logging off, going dark. I need to protect myself. I need to heal. I'll update when I can, but for now, I need to disappear. Except for Reddit. I don't know why, but I feel like I can still come here. Anonymous. A place to share without being judged, pitied, or bombarded with photos. Thank you for listening, for being here. I don't know what I'd do without you. The worst part is feeling like everyone is watching, like my life's a public spectacle. Pitying glances from friends, awkward silences from acquaintances. Everyone knows and everyone's talking. I feel exposed, vulnerable, like I'm walking around naked. I hate her, I hate him, I hate myself, but mostly I just hate them. I just want it to be over, I just want to forget. He texted yesterday, said he talked to her and promised she'd stop posting. I don't believe him. I haven't seen any new posts, but I'm not looking. I'm afraid of what I might find. I'm afraid she's just waiting for me to let my guard down. I'm afraid this will never end. The house is almost ready to sell. New flooring looks great and the walls are freshly painted. Clean, bright, impersonal. It doesn't feel like my home anymore. It feels like a stage set, a backdrop for a tragedy. I close my eyes, trying to block them out. I just want to sleep. The pain is too real. The betrayal is too deep. I'm broken, but I'm not defeated. I will survive this. I will rebuild my life. I will find happiness again. I have to, I just have to. And I had no idea how long it would take. My mom is favoring my sister. I can't even wrap my head around it. Needing something comfort, understanding, I don't know, I call her. What I get, however, is a lecture. The phone rings and she picks up. Hello, she sounds strained. Mom, it's me, my voice is trembling. Oh, hi, honey, how are you? The honey sounds forced. How do you think I am? I snap, regretting it instantly. I'm not good, Mom, this is awful. Now, don't get yourself worked up. Things will get better, you'll see. How? My husband is in love with my sister. They're flaunting it all over social media. How is that supposed to get better? Tears are already welling up. Well, first, stop looking at her social media. You're just torturing yourself. What do you expect to find there? Happiness. But Mom, she's posting those things to hurt me. She knows I'll see them. Oh, don't be so dramatic. She's not doing it to hurt you. She's just happy. She's finally found someone who makes her happy. You should be happy for her. Happy for her? Seriously? Mom, how can you say that? She's my sister. She's supposed to be on my side. How can you defend her? I'm not defending her. I'm just saying try to understand. She's been unhappy for a long time. She deserves to be happy. And what about me? Don't I deserve to be happy? Don't I deserve to have my husband be faithful? Don't I deserve to have my sister not betray me? The tears are streaming down my face now. Of course you do, honey, but you can't dwell on the past. You have to move on. You'll find someone else, someone better. That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who just had her life ripped apart. I know it's hard, honey, but you're strong. You'll get through this. Just try to be understanding. Try to be supportive. Your sister needs you right now. Supportive of my sister who's sleeping with my husband. Is she out of her mind? I can't do that, Mom. I can't be supportive of her. I can't pretend that this is okay. It's not okay, it's wrong, and I can't believe you're taking her side. I'm not taking her side, I'm just trying to be fair. I love both of you. I don't want to see you fighting. Well, maybe if she hadn't slept with my husband, we wouldn't be fighting. I shout, instantly regretting it. Don't you raise your voice at me, I won't tolerate that. Calm down and think about what you're saying. Her voice is cold. I am calm, I'm just so hurt, and I can't believe you're not on my side. I am on your side, but I'm also trying to be fair to your sister. She's my daughter too, you know. I thought you'd understand, I thought you'd be there for me. My voice drops to a whisper. I am here for you, but I'm not going to take sides. I'm not going to get in the middle of this. You need to work this out with your sister. There's nothing to work out, she made her choice. She chose him over me and you're choosing her over me too. That's not true, don't be ridiculous, I love you both equally. I don't believe her, I can hear it in her voice. She's favoring my sister, making excuses, blaming me for being hurt. I have to go, I can't talk to you right now. My voice is choked with tears. Okay, honey, just try to stay calm and try to be understanding. I love you. Yeah, right, I say and hang up. I throw my phone across the room. It bounces off the wall and lands on the floor. I don't care if it breaks, I don't care about anything anymore. My own mother is taking my sister's side. Unbelievable, it's like a knife twisting in my heart. I curl up on the couch sobbing uncontrollably. I feel so alone, so betrayed, so abandoned. Who can I trust? Who can I turn to? I don't know, it feels like I'm drowning in a sea of pain and despair. Hours pass, the sun goes down and the room grows dark. I don't bother turning on the lights because I don't want to see anything. Finally, I pull myself together. I go to the bathroom, splashing cold water on my face. I look in the mirror and barely recognize myself. My eyes are red and swollen, my face pale and drawn. I need to do something, I can't just sit here and wallow. I need to take action. But what? I think about calling my friends, but I don't want to burden them. I think about going for a walk, but I don't want to face the world. I think about watching TV, but I can't focus. I decide to call my dad. He's always the more level-headed one, so maybe he can offer some advice. The phone rings and he answers, hello, he sounds tired. Dad, it's me, my voice is shaky. Hey, sweetie, how are you holding up? His voice softens. Not good, Mom. Mom is taking her side, tears well up again. I know, she told me. I'm sorry, honey, he sighs. How can she do that? How can she defend her after what she's done? My voice breaks. Your mother, she's always been a bit complicated. She tries to see the best in everyone, even when they don't deserve it. He's choosing his words carefully. But this isn't about seeing the best in her. This is about right and wrong, and what she did was wrong. I know, honey, I agree with you, it wasn't right. But your mother, she's trying to be neutral, she doesn't want to take sides. But by not taking sides, she's taking her side. She's making me feel like I'm the one who's in the wrong. I know, sweetie, I'm sorry, I wish I could make it better. Can you talk to her? Can you tell her that she's hurting me? I can try, but I don't know if it will do any good. Your mother, she's very stubborn. Once she's made up her mind about something, it's hard to change it. It's not fair, I don't deserve this. My voice is trembling. No, you don't, you're a good person, you deserve to be happy. But I'm not happy, I don't know if I'll ever be happy again. Don't say that, sweetie, you will be happy again, it will take time, but you'll get through this. You're strong, you're resilient. I don't feel strong, I feel broken. I know, but you're not broken, you're just wounded and wounds heal. It takes time, but they heal. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to deal with this? Just take it one day at a time, focus on yourself. Do things that make you happy. Surround yourself with people who love and support you. That's the problem, I don't have anyone. My husband betrayed me, my sister betrayed me. My mother is taking her side, I'm all alone. You're not alone, you have me. I'm here for you, whatever you need. But you're not going to take sides. No, I'm not, I can't. She's still my daughter, but that doesn't mean I don't love you or that I don't support you. I do, I'm here for you always. But you won't accept their relationship, I need to hear it. No, I won't, what they did was wrong and I won't condone it, I won't be a part of it. He's firm. That's something, a small comfort. I respect that, I know it's not easy for you. It's not, but I have to do what I think is right, and what they did was not right. Thank you, Dads, thank you for being there for me. The tears are slowing down. Always, sweetie, always. Now get some rest and try not to worry too much. Things will get better, I promise. Okay, I'll try. I love you. I love you too, Dad, I say and hang up. My dad, he's not taking sides, but he's there for me, offering support even if it's not the kind I want, and acknowledging my pain even if he can't fix it. It's not much, but it's something enough to give me a little bit of hope. It's not the support I crave, the fierce, unwavering loyalty I desperately need. It's a white flag, a declaration of non-interference. He's there for me, but he won't fight for me. And that in its own way deepens the isolation. I'm alone in this fight. I respect his decision, I really do. I know it can't be easy for him, caught between his two daughters, but it still stings. It still feels like another betrayal, albeit a gentler, more understandable one. I look around the empty house, the boxes stacked in the corners, the furniture covered in sheets. It's all coming to an end, my marriage, my family, my life as I knew it. And I'm facing it alone. I close my eyes, take a deep breath, and try to find the strength to keep going. I have to survive this. I have to rebuild my life. I decide to take a shower. The hot water feels good on my skin, washing away some of the stress and tension. I stand there for a long time, letting the water run over me, trying to clear my head. When I get out, I feel a little bit better, a little bit stronger. I put on my pajamas and go to bed. I lay there in the dark, staring at the ceiling, trying to fall asleep. But my mind is racing, filled with thoughts and memories. I can't stop thinking about my husband, about my sister, about my mother. I can't stop thinking about the betrayal. Finally, after what feels like hours, I drift off to sleep, but my sleep is restless, filled with nightmares. I wake up in the morning feeling exhausted and drained. The sun is shining, but the day feels heavy and oppressive. I don't want to get out of bed, but I know I have to. The movers are coming today. I get up and get dressed. I make myself a cup of coffee and sit at the kitchen table, staring out the window. The world outside seems normal, oblivious to the turmoil inside me. I take a sip of my coffee and try to focus on the task at hand. The movers arrive around 9. They're efficient and professional, quickly loading my belongings onto the truck. I watch them, feeling detached, like I'm watching a movie, not a part of my own life. By noon, the house is empty. The movers are gone, and I'm standing in the middle of the empty living room, staring at the bare walls. It's over, it's finally over. I take one last look around the house, trying to imprint it on my memory. This is where I lived, where I loved, where I lost. I turn and walk out the door, closing it behind me. I don't look back. I get in my car and drive away, leaving the past behind. I'm heading towards the unknown, towards a new life. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm determined to face it with courage and strength. I drive to my new house, a small, unassuming bungalow in a quiet neighborhood. It's not much, but it's mine. The movers are already there, unloading my belongings. I direct them where to put the boxes, trying to organize the chaos. By the end of the day, the house is livable. It's not home yet, but it's a start. I order pizza for dinner and eat it sitting on the floor, surrounded by boxes. Not the most glamorous meal, but it's satisfying. After dinner, I start unpacking. My clothes, my books, my photos. Each item a reminder of my past, but also a symbol of my future. As I unpack, I start to feel hope. It won't be easy, it will take time, but I'm determined to do it. I finish unpacking the essentials and go to bed. I lay there in the dark, staring at the ceiling, trying to fall asleep. But my mind is still racing. I can't stop thinking about everything that's happened. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. I have to let go of the past. I have to focus on the future. I have to survive this. I finally drift off to sleep, exhausted but determined. I will face the future with courage and strength. My father's neutrality, while understandable, feels like another layer of abandonment. He's offering support, but not the kind that involves taking a stand. It's passive support, a silent acknowledgement of my pain, but without any active intervention. He won't condemn my sister and he won't challenge my mother. He will simply be there. A comforting presence, perhaps, but ultimately a solitary one. And that's when it truly hits me. I'm completely, utterly alone in this. My husband is gone, my sister is the enemy, my mother is siding with her, and my father is neutral. I have no one to fight for me, no one to defend me, no one to truly understand the depth of my pain. The weight of that realization is crushing. It feels like the world is closing in on me, suffocating me with its indifference. I'm adrift in a sea of betrayal with no land in sight. The house feels colder than ever, the silence more deafening. Surrounded by boxes and the remnants of my shattered life, I have no idea how to put it all back together. But I know I have to try. I have to find a way to survive this, to rebuild my life, to find happiness again, even if it means doing it alone. Gotta do something, anything. I check Reddit. I know I said I was going offline, but I can't help it. It's the only place I feel like I can be real right now. I open the app and head to the subreddit where I spilled everything. I'm almost scared to look, but I gotta know. The comments, whoa, hundreds, maybe thousands. My heart's pounding as I scroll through them. "Op, so sorry, you deserve better. Your sister's a terrible person, unforgivable. Don't let them win, you're stronger. Lawyer up, protect yourself. No contact, they're toxic. You deserve happiness, don't give up." The words, they hit different like a bomb. I feel connected, not so alone. Strangers offering support, it's incredible. Scrolling, reading, I see some comments are practical legal stuff, moving tips, starting over. Others are raw, sharing their own stories of betrayal, heartbreak, loss. Then I see one that stops me cold. Op went through something similar. Husband left me for my best friend, most painful thing ever, but I survived. You will too, need to talk, reach out. I click on their profile and send a message. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to them. Maybe they get it, maybe they've been there and made it out. They respond fast and we start messaging, sharing our stories, offering support. It's crazy how easy it is to connect online, especially when you're both in the same boat. Hours fly by as we share our deepest fears and darkest thoughts. And as we talk, I feel a little lighter, a little stronger, a little more hopeful. This online community, it's a lifeline. One user suggests a support group for betrayed partners and I hesitate. Sharing my story with strangers? Daunting. But then I remember the connection with the person I messaged, the comfort of sharing with someone who understands. I search online and find a local group that meets weekly. I send an email asking if I can come to the next meeting. Within hours, a response arrives, welcoming me and promising a safe space. Relief washes over me, people care, people want to help. This online community, it feels like a miracle, a reminder that even in the dark, there's still light, still hope, still love. As the day goes on, my perspective shifts. The pain's still there, but it's not as sharp. The anger's still there, yet it's not as intense. I'm starting to heal, starting to move on, starting to rebuild, and I'm not doing it alone. I spend the evening unpacking, trying to make this new house feel a little warmer, a little more inviting. A simple dinner at the kitchen table, eating slowly, savoring each bite. I'm not hungry, but I need to eat, need to take care of myself. After dinner, a long, hot bath, soaking, letting the stress melt away. I close my eyes, focus on my breath, and try to clear my head. Out of the bath, refreshed, relaxed, pajamas on, I crawl into bed and pull the covers up. And as I think, I feel grateful. Grateful for the people who reached out, offered support, and helped me through this. Grateful for the online community, for the safe space to share and connect. Grateful for the strength I found within, the resilience to keep going. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. I'm not sure what's next, but I'm not alone. People care, people want to help. That's enough. I drift off, feeling a peace I haven't felt in days. Morning, I wake up refreshed, energized. The sun's shining and the day feels bright and new. I get out of bed, get dressed, make coffee, sit at the kitchen table and stare out the window. The world seems normal, doesn't know what's going on inside me, but I'm not the same person I was weeks ago. I'm stronger than I thought, and even with betrayal, there's still hope. I take a sip of coffee and smile, ready to face whatever's next. Not afraid anymore, I'm strong, I'm resilient. I gotta post an update on Reddit, thank everyone for their support. They need to know how much their words meant, how much they helped. I open the app and start typing. Thank you, I write. Thank you all for your kind words, your support, your encouragement. I don't know what I would have done without you. You've given me the strength to keep going, the hope to believe in a better future. I'm so grateful for this community, for the people who have reached out to me, who have shared their stories, who have offered their support. You've reminded me that I'm not alone. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I posted and closed the app. I don't need to read the comments. I know they'll be supportive and encouraging. I've found my tribe, my support system, my hope. That's all that matters. Later, a message from the support group arrives. I'm welcome to their next meeting. I mark it on my calendar, feeling anticipation. Nervous but excited, ready to meet them, share my story, connect with others who get it, ready to heal, ready to move on, ready to rebuild, and I'm not doing it alone. I spend the day focusing on myself, doing things that make me happy. A walk in the park, music, sunshine. I read a book, curled up on the couch with tea. I cook a delicious meal, savoring each bite, appreciating the simple things, taking care of myself. And I'm so grateful. I just hope this feeling lasts, because I've been fooled before. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm going to do it. I'm going no contact. It's been swirling in my head since mom's phone call and dad's neutrality. Realizing on Reddit I'm fighting this alone, I have to protect myself. I can't keep riding this emotional roller coaster. I'm at my new kitchen table. It's a simple wooden thing, but it's mine. Notepad, pen, I have to write it all down and get it out before I do it. First, the list, who am I cutting off? It feels brutal even writing it. Him, SDBX, her, my sister, mom. Dad, it's complicated. I'm not cutting him off completely, not yet. I need space and distance, and I have to tell him that. Okay, how? I can't just disappear. There's divorce stuff to sort, and my stuff is at the old house. Divorce stuff will go through the lawyer from now on, all communication through her. It costs more, but it's worth it for my sanity. My stuff, I'll ask a friend to pick it up. I can't face him, it's too raw, I'll offer to pay. Her, that's the hardest one. Block her on everything, phone, social media, email, everything. I never want to see her face, hear her voice, or know anything about her again. I'll never understand how she could do that. Mom, a letter, a physical letter. It feels more final and meaningful. I have to make her understand even if she doesn't agree. Okay, the letter, what do I say? This is the hardest part. Mom, I write, my hand shaking. I'm writing this because I need you to understand something, why I'm doing what I'm about to do. Pause, deep breath, this is harder than I thought. What he and she did broke me. It shattered my trust, destroyed my marriage, and ruined my family. Your reaction, however, made it worse. I needed you there to support me and defend me, but you didn't. You took her side and made excuses. Tears are welling, I wipe them away, I have to stay strong. I can't keep doing this, Mom. I can't keep subjecting myself to the pain and the betrayal. I have to protect myself and heal. I can't do that if I'm constantly reminded. That's why I'm going no contact with him, with her, with you. I need space and distance, and I need to focus on myself. It's not a punishment, Mom. It's not about revenge. It's about survival, protecting myself from further harm. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know if we'll ever have a relationship again. Right now, I need to do this for me. I love you, Mom, but I need to do this. Please try to understand. I sign the letter, my hand trembling. Done, finally done. Now, Dad, what do I say? I pick up the phone, my heart pounding, and dial his number. I wait. He picks up, hello. Dad, it's me, I say, my voice shaky. Hey, sweetie, he says, his voice softening. How are you doing? I'm okay, I lie. I need to talk to you about something. What's up, he asks, concerned. I'm going no contact, I say, the words rushing out. With him, with her, and with mom. Long silence. I understand, he says quietly. I know this has been hard on you. It has, I say, tears welling. I just can't keep doing this. I have to protect myself. I get it, he says. You need to do what's best for you. Not cutting you off, Dad, I say quickly. I still want to talk to you, but I need space and distance. I can't talk about them. I can't talk about any of it. I understand, sweetie, he says. I won't bring it up, I promise. Thank you, Dad, I say, my voice breaking. Thank you for understanding. Always, sweetie, he says. Always, just take care of yourself and call me if you need anything at all. I will, I say. I love you, Dad. I love you too, sweetie, he says and hangs up. I stare at the phone, feeling a strange mix of emotions, relief, sadness, and fear. I've done it, finally done it. I've cut ties, set boundaries, and taken control. Now practical stuff. Lawyer, handle him. Friend, pick up my stuff, mail the letter to mom. Deep breath, I stand up, one step at a time. I call my lawyer first. She's understanding and supportive, and she'll handle everything. It's a weight off my shoulders. Then I call my friend Sarah. She's hesitant, but she agrees. She's a true friend. I write a list of stuff and promise to pay her. She refuses, but I insist. Finally, I address the envelope to mom, put the letter inside, and seal it. I'll mail it tomorrow. I need to wait and process. It's done. The plan is in motion. It's the first step towards healing and towards rebuilding. I'm going no contact. I'm cleaning my new house, trying to make it feel like home. I unpack boxes, arrange furniture, and hang pictures. I'm trying to create a safe space, a place to heal, and a place at peace. I put on music, upbeat and cheerful, and start dancing around the living room. It feels good to move and release tension. I'm not happy, not yet, but hopeful. I'm starting to see a light. I'm going to survive this. I'm going to rebuild my life. I'm going to find happiness again. And I'm not doing it alone. Friends, family, Dad at least, and the online community are here. I'm grateful for them, their love, support, and encouragement. I'm not alone, I'm strong, I'm resilient, and I'm going to be okay. I treat myself to take out from my favorite restaurant. It's comforting and delicious. I sit at my new kitchen table, eating slowly, savoring each bite and appreciating simple pleasures. I take a long hot bath, soaking in warm water and letting the stress melt away. I close my eyes, focus on my breath, and clear my mind. I get out of the bath, refreshed and relaxed. I put on pajamas and crawl into bed. I lie there in the dark, staring at the ceiling, thinking about my husband, sister, and mother, the betrayal, loss, and pain. But also the future, the possibilities, opportunities, and adventures are on my mind. I'm not sure what the future holds, but I'm excited to find out. I'm ready to embrace the unknown and ready to start living my life again. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm strong, I'm resilient, and I'm not alone. I drift off to sleep, feeling a peace I haven't felt in months. Tomorrow, I'll mail the letter. Tomorrow, Sarah picks up my stuff. Tomorrow, I officially begin my no-contact journey. Tonight, I'm just going to rest, heal, and prepare for the future. I'm going to be okay, I have to be. I'm doing this, really doing this. Going no contact, it's terrifying but also liberating. I'm finally taking control and setting boundaries. It's not going to be easy. There will be days when I'll miss them, question my decision, and feel alone. But I have to stay strong. I have to remember why I'm doing this. I deserve to be happy and to be treated with respect. And if they can't give me that, then I'm better off without them. I'm going no contact and I'm not looking back. I just hope it actually works.